Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. We about to get started in a minute. Don't it just sound like you saying I got an ice box where my heart used to be? I got an ice box where my heart used to be. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Yeah. Oh man, shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. I'm about to go ahead and get started. Hold up, man. It's your boy Fat Tears. What up, what up, what up? Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I'm back for a little bit. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate everybody coming through. It's been a little minute. Appreciate everybody coming through. I'm Fat Tears. If you don't know who I am, don't worry, you are not alone. But for those that do know who I am, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody coming through.
Yeah. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. Yeah, man. We here. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Slipping on my pimping. Hold up. How my sound? Am I muted? I'm not muted, am I? Am I clear? Everything good? Everybody can hear me? Uh. Yeah. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Uh, yeah, we back.
Another one.
We back with another one. We on the road with it, you know what I mean? I'm not even at the crib, so I had to change my setup. I ain't got the soundboard, none of that shit. Well, I got a virtual soundboard, but I don't have my actual soundboard. Um, but we back, man. Shout out to the chat, man. We're gonna rock out for just a little bit. You know, I know it's a lot going on right now in the YouTube streets. Shout out to Sid. Sid is live right now. But I did have this live schedule, and I told somebody if I didn't go live today, that I was gonna give them $20. So I just saved myself $20 because I did go live. But this ain't gonna be no long live, man. I just wanna, I got a couple stories to tell. You know what I mean? Let me see. Where we gonna start? Where we gonna start at, man? Because I had an eventful day. Shout out to everybody. I hope y'all had a good day. I had a very eventful day. I almost got into a car accident today, y'all. I'm out here in LA and they can't drive worth a fuck out here in LA because I'm on the highway and a matter of fact, man, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me shout out the motherfucking chat. Let me scroll up, man. Let me scroll up, man. Shout out to Stone, kicking it with Stone. He was in here earlier, man. He probably ain't here now because I am late. I'm about 30 something minutes late. And, I did push the live back or whatever because I was over there at Sis Live, I'm tuning in to what he had going on. But shout out to Stone. Shout out to GWB. Tell me I know you fucking lying. Shout out to Star. What's going on, Star? Who else we got in the bit? Shout out to Just J. Appreciate you coming through. Turkey Butt. Turkey Butt wildin'. The fuck? Shout out to Rocco. What's going on, Rocco? Flip phone. What up, Flip? Man, a great live earlier, Flip, man. You had me entertained while I was at work, bro. You had me rolling and shit, man. I don't give a fuck what they say about you, my nigga. You funny. But shout out to Flip, man. He had a good live earlier and shit. If you haven't, check out Flip. Phone Jefferson. You know what I mean? Very funny, talented brother doing his thing. I'm glad he going back live, you know what I'm saying? Because he had took a little hiatus from going live for a while. And I was like, damn, man, I miss Flip lives, man. Flip used to have us rolling and shit. He definitely good with the impersonations and shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't even gonna repeat that goddamn comment, Turkey, but uh you lucky I don't fucking time you out for putting that shit in my goddamn chat. Who the fuck is Turkey but any goddamn way? I don't even be seeing you in nobody else chat. But shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. But yeah, man, like I was saying, I almost got into a car accident today. I was on the highway out here in LA. And look, it's crazy because usually when you almost get into a car accident or something, it's because you was on your phone, you was distracted or something. Boom, none of that. I'm actually paying attention, driving. Yo, when I say the car in front of me slammed on fucking, bro, that's why they say you should always be at least 2 car lengths behind the car in front of you. Because even when you're paying attention and they slam on brakes like that all of a sudden, you have to have enough room to completely stop, man. When I say, yo, I literally was like centimeters. I ain't even gonna say inches, y'all. Literally centimeters from hitting this motherfucking car that was in front of me. Cause when they slammed on brakes, I slammed on brakes. And luckily the car that I was in, the rental, is like a brand new fucking car. So the brakes, I'm talking about when that motherfucker stopped, yo. Yeah, and look, I was so close to this car in front of me, they thought that I hit them. So they put on their hazards, and I could tell they was like, thinking that it was an accident, and they gonna pull on over to the side. So I was like, I ain't gonna make them think it's gonna be no hit and run. So I seen what they were doing, and I rode behind them. And when they pulled over, I pulled over. I put my hazards on, so I get out, and they was getting. It was three people in the car. I'm out here in L.A., so not trying to sound like it's a race thing or nothing like that, but they were Mexicans. Well, they was Hispanic. I ain't gonna say Mexican because I don't know if they were Mexican or not, but they look Mexican. So, But anyway, so they come to the back of their car and they looking, and I'm looking at the front of the car and I don't see no damn. Cause look, for one, I'm missing a key part. I didn't feel no impact. Cause when I slammed on brakes, I didn't feel the car. You know how you'll feel a fucking impact or when you hit something or whatever. So I ain't feel that shit. So I'm thinking like, yo, they must thinking I scratched their car or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I hit their bumper. So they get out, they looking, and then I'm looking, and then I'm like, yo, did I hit you? And then he was looking at the car, you know what I mean? And he seen me looking at the shit, and I'm like, yo, I don't see no damage. Threw his thumbs up. I was like, all right, we good. You know what I mean? Jump back in the whip. But yo, that shit was so fucking close. I'm talking about, yo, I can't even give y'all a picture. But you know, what I mean, me trying to describe it. Just imagine where you like bumper to bumper with a fucking car, and it's like literally like a centimeter from you actually touching that motherfucker. That's how close I was. Cause when I'm looking over the hood, it did look like I hit him. Like that's how close I was. It looked like I hit because I'm in a Jeep, and they were in like a little Volkswagen Golf or some shit. Yeah, I know the little golf cars and shit. But that shit was crazy. Oh, you said they was trolling in Sis chat, that turkey butt motherfucker? Oh shit. Yeah, man. But shout out to the chat, man. We here. As y'all can see the title. You know what I mean? I got a scammer, big man. I got a quick story for y'all. Like I say, I'm not gonna be here too long. I do gotta work in the morning. I know it's late for a lot of people over there on the East Coast. I'm out west, so it's not even 12 yet. It's still, not early, but it's only 10 something. But I got to get up in the morning and work. But I want to tell my story. And I want to bring awareness to motherfucking scamming. And hopefully, because I don't know. I'm going to tell y'all my story, but maybe this live, they'll hear it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. They might come across this live and they'll hear this live. So let me hold up, man. I feel like I'm too loud in the mic or something. All right, we good, we good. All right, so it started last year, the end of last year in December. It was December 21st, and the reason why I'm, so specific with the date is because I was sick when this shit happened. I was actually sick, so I get a strange text message, right? And I'm like, yo, somebody just sent me $50. So I'm like, maybe it was a mistake. You know what I mean? Like somebody mistakenly sent me $50. I'm going to send the $50 back. Does that sound fine? Word, 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 word. So I'm like, yo, maybe somebody sent the shit mistakenly, so I'm gonna send the shit back to him. But at the same time, keep in mind when I said I was sick, and I was very sick. I had got really, really sick for some reason. I don't know what the fuck happened. I remember I went live and I told y'all about that shit where I had got like a stomach virus or some shit like that. I don't know. So I look at the message and I try to see. I went to my Cash App because I thought it came through Cash App. So I go to my Cash App. I don't see no $50 in my Cash App. I don't see none of that shit. So I go back to sleep because at the time I was, about sleeping shit when I got the message. Next thing I know, I get another fucking message. It's another $50. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is accidentally sending me this goddamn money? Again, I'm sick, so I don't pay attention to it. Well, I don't, it ain't urgent to me, so I go back to fucking sleep, man. When I wake up, somebody had sent me more fucking money, y'all. And I'm like, yo, where the fuck? So I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Um, and I didn't worry about it. You know what I mean? I just discarded it. You know what I'm saying? Discarded the shit or whatever. So come to find out, um, it's a thing. I didn't even know about this, y'all. So that's why I'm trying to bring awareness. So anybody that wasn't aware of this and it happens to you, you might know what to do. To the motherfucking chat, man. Reconnection successful. All right, cool. We back. All right, man. So maybe let me refresh that shit. All right, cool. So it's so many different type of scams and shit that's going on out here these days. You got to be aware of. And this is a scam that I was not familiar with. Of course, we're familiar with, they call in your phone and uh the text messages and the emails with the links and shit. They're trying to get you that way. So these are things that you have to be aware of when you get these strange emails saying that such and such service is in danger of being canceled if you don't do this or do that, and then you click on the link and they get you when you put your information in, and that's when they get it because they basically are seeing what you are typing in, and when you type in your email, your password, and all of that shit, they got you. You know what I mean? So that's one way of scamming that you got to be aware of, because they'll get your information and then try to get your bank information and log in to your shit and get you for whatever they can get you for. So you got to be aware of that. So I'm aware of these particular scams and shit, right? So, and I'm saying this is a kind of a long story, but this is what my live is about. This is what my live is about right now. It ain't gonna be no bunch of fuck shit. It's just me telling my, you know, uh scamming stories. Well, not me scamming. So let me word that correctly. I wasn't scamming. Somebody was trying to scam me. So I'm aware of all those, familiar scams. And I know not to put my information in. I know not to, click on certain links and shit when motherfuckers is trying to get you to click on links. Now, this particular scam I'm about to speak on, I was not aware of. So, when the person was sending me the money, I was sick and I was down. Like, I mean, you know how you be sick when you fucked up in the game, where I felt like felt like I was about to fucking die and shit, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I won't even thinking about that money that this person had sent me. And I didn't worry about it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kept the money because I didn't worry about it, and I just left it. Because what happens is they were sending me the money through my shout out to Mika in the building. What's going on, Mika? Appreciate you coming through. They were sending me the money through Apple Pay. And when someone sends you money to your Apple Pay, it goes directly into your Apple Cash. Now, it's up to you if you move that money or not. You know what I mean? If you don't move it, it's going to sit there or whatever. So I wasn't thinking about it. And then days later, I realized that this money is sitting in there because the person kept texting me. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is, because they texted me from a number I have never seen before. I don't know who it is. The motherfucker called me and I didn't answer the phone. And I ended up blocking the number because I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this just calling me, sending me money and shit randomly, yo? So I blocked the number. I know people like, yo, why the fuck would you block that number? They sending you money. But I knew something was up with it because they was trying to get me to send money back to them. So I didn't do anything with it. So that was back in December, right? So the other day, same thing happened. A motherfucker sent me some money. Then they sent me some money again, but they was sending it through different numbers, like just randomly back to back to back, all within like 1 or 2 minutes. A motherfucker was sending me all of these motherfucking Cash App, not Cash App, I'm sorry, PayPal's, and from different numbers or whatever. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck? So then a motherfucker, shout out to Retro 813 in the building. So then the motherfucker um messaged me, and matter of fact, I'm gonna read y'all. I'm gonna read y'all some of these text messages so y'all can understand. Cause I got the motherfucker mad, y'all. I mean, this motherfucker is highly upset with me. Hold up, where this shit at? This shit happened a few days ago. Let me scroll. All right. So they text me. They sent me money from one, two, three, four, from four different numbers, right? So I wasn't responding to none of the messages that they were sending me this money. So then they sent me a message. But the odd thing about it is they sent it to me directly from my email, not from a phone number. Because anyone out there that has an iPhone, you know that you can send messages through your Apple email that they give you. I mean, everybody got an iPhone. Know if you're not aware of this, then this is probably new information to you. But you do have an email. You have an email that's associated with your Apple ID. Even though I mean you got your own email that you probably use, your personal email, but there is an Apple ID. It's an iCloud email or whatever. They sending me messages through that, and the person says, "This me, boo boo." I'm like, huh? Who the fuck? I don't even know who the fuck you are. You talking about this me, boo boo? So then they requested to get $10 back. So then they text me and said, "Hi, I typed my phone number out wrong to my friends, and they've sent money to for our dinner to your Apple." Yeah. My OBS, because this internet suck at this hotel that I'm at. The internet fucking sucks at this hotel that I'm at, and it's irking my nerves that my chat ain't working. So give me 1 second while I refresh this. All right, there we go. There we go. I think that worked. If it didn't. So, all right, where was I at? They said, "Can you please send the money back?" I'm still not responding, y'all. Then they said, "Hello, can you please send the funds? We need to pay for our meal." Now, this is where it gets tricky, family. This is where it got tricky for me because I didn't know who the fuck this was, right? But then they said my motherfucking name. They said my name and said, "Can you please send my money back?" And I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? And how the fuck do they know my motherfucking name? So I didn't say shit, right? I done blocked the number, right? And they realize that they're blocked. So this was the next message that I get. And didn't yo, the shit bugged me out. I'm reading it word for word. So this is a real text message that I got from a scammer that knows me, but I don't know them. I don't know who the fuck this is. So they say, "Damn, you gonna get whooped over 300." I don't think they didn't send me no $300, but say, "Damn, you gonna get whooped over 300 little funky ass dollars when you could have just done the right thing and send the money back." God don't like ugly. So I'm gonna put these big old paws on you, my boy. I know who you is. And your little girl about to have to look at her daddy all fucked up, shaking my head. Then they sent another message after that and said, then I'ma have my little niggas whoop you every time they see you just because, with the laughing emoji. Yo, I was dying laughing, y'all. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm dying laughing because I'm like, yo, whoever the fuck this is definitely know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who the fuck this is. But it's funny to me because I'm like, yo, for one, whoever this is that knows me from the city that I grew up in. Because nobody knows me in the city that I live in now. My girl can tell you I'm a very to myself type of person. Especially in a city that I'm not from. I don't go around just trying to make new friends and shit. So I stay to myself, you know what I mean? So there's nobody in the city that I live in that I actually associate with. I mean, it is some people I know, but they people that I grew up with that moved in the area that I fuck with or whatever. Not no new niggas that I don't even know and shit or whatever. So I'm thinking to myself, like, whoever the fuck this is, nigga, when you gonna see me? When you gonna see me, my nigga? I be moving the fuck around, bruh. And you ain't getting your motherfucking money back. Cause I want to explain to you. So if this person that knows me, that feel like, talking about they gonna beat my ass because they sent me some money and I haven't sent it back to them. No, and that's why I say I want to bring awareness to this. Because if this ever happens to any of you, you'll know exactly what to do, right? All you have to do is well, you're not technically accepting the money. All you have to do is inform your bank or your financial institution, and in this case, it would be Apple for me. Let them know what's going on, and then they'll inform you to contact the feds, and they're gonna try to, trace these numbers or try to find out who it is. So basically, you covering yourself that you're because I'm gonna tell y'all. So this is the scam. This is the scam, y'all. If you end up sending this money back to whoever it is that's sending you this money, you're gonna end up being liable for the funds that they're stealing because the scam, whoever it is, that they're doing something obviously illegal and they're sending you this money with hopes that you're dumb enough. And shout out to whoever it is that did this to me because they think I'm stupid. I know a lot of people think I'm stupid. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I say dumb shit sometimes. I smoke, so they be like, "Oh, he's just stupid. That he's just a dummy," and I can get over on that tears because he's a dummy. They're hoping that you're stupid. They hoping and see these be scare tactics because this message that this person sent me is basically to try to scare me into sending the money back. Like I'm scared. Like, oh shit, they gonna beat me up when they see me. I better send this money back ASAP because I don't want to get beat up and shit. Man, fuck you. Whoever the fuck this is, fuck you. You ain't getting shit back, motherfucker. And you better be nervous because they looking for you. They is looking for you. I wasn't thinking all of the toes these days are digital. Like, yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. And we back. That's crazy, yo. This fucking internet suck, man. All right, we back. Everybody done left. Like, yo, damn, this nigga shit fucked up. We back, man. I just noticed that my shit was done. Like, I won't even. So you said welcome back. Yeah, yeah, we back. I'm saying, hey, look, it's crazy. Just Jay, I was sitting here just talking. I'm literally just talking like a motherfucker. Then I look, I'm like, yo, my shit fucked up. Ah man, shout out to knowing how to not lose. I probably can't. Oh yeah, I could do it from here. So you barely check your email. Hey, you gotta check your email more often, Mika. You be surprised, man, because I used to do that same shit, like not really checking my emails like I supposed to. And then you could miss some shit, some important shit by, not checking your emails regularly. Like, even check your spam, because I check my spam sometime and shit. So, yeah, I be missing shit. Most times spam, you know what I'm saying? I don't really check that shit like that. But my emails, I definitely check my emails every day. Every day I check my emails because you don't want to miss something important. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here soon though. I ain't even gonna lie, because this internet sucks. I don't like this internet. No. Hey, just Jay, I'm actually good at home. I'm not at home. You can't tell. Look where I'm at. I'm at a hotel room. I'm in a hotel room. It's not my internet at home. This shitty like this. It's the hotel's room. Now I gotta take shout out to Real Chase Bank Gaming. Because he was saying I probably have to increase my internet speed at home, which I got like my shit pretty fast, you know what I'm saying? But I probably need something even faster if I'm going to stream 4K. Because I do want to stream 4K because I want to show VR games and I wanted to look fluent. So I want people to see what I see through my VR and shit. So say somebody get, hey man, identity theft is a real thing. Um, People will, try to steal your identity. People will, I mean, yo, this shit is fucking sad. I mean, and it's crazy because it's like, yo, I understand people want to get money, but why you gotta try to take my money that I work for? You said, why you got that little ass picture down there? Oh man, say I'm on my phone. Your avatar was froze, so I thought that was a picture. Nah, nah. My stream had froze, so I had to I noticed that my Wi-Fi disconnected. My Wi-Fi automatically disconnected. As a matter of fact, let me put it on well, it's already connected. We good. We good, man. We good. So you can't find the property. It is because they paid me out. It's $27. Who the fuck? Who bought property for $27? I need to get in on this, nigga. You talking about? I'm gonna have so many fucking houses for $27 a house. Imagine if you could buy a house for $27. Oh, yo, y'all want to hear some crazy shit? You just made me think of this, Just Jay. I got a cousin. He in prison right now. Shout out to him, man. I hope he doing all right. But I got a cousin stole his daddy identity. That ain't even funny. But out of all people, you steal your own daddy identity. And the reason why he was able to steal his father's identity is because he's a junior. So this nigga was going to the bank and cashing checks using his name, his daddy name. You know what I'm saying? Taking money out of, because his father and his mother was married and they got like a joint account and shit. He's taking money out of that account. This nigga had took so much money out of the account, the nigga went and bought a car, a cash car. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice car, not a piece of shit. He went and bought a nice cash car from taking money out of his own parents' account using his father's identity because they had the same name. I'm like, yo, this nigga here. And then we all, because he went to prison. He did this shit before he even went to prison the first time. This is his second time in prison because he in prison right now. We thought that he had changed his life. You know what I'm saying? Because he did a bid, I mean, a long bid. His first bid, I think he did at least 10 years. He came home, you know what I'm saying? He had got a job. He started work. I mean, taking care of his family and shit. This nigga went right back to goddamn prison. Like, goddamn, my nigga. Oh, so you know somebody basically, well, they actually did it a little bit more sophisticated because you saying that they went and doubled up, you know what I mean? Like they doubled up on they shit. Bought a car, bought houses and shit. Man, but I'm like, how could you do that to your mother, man? Yo, RIP to my aunt. My aunt passed away. The cousin that I'm talking about, his mother, she passed, and his father, his mother and father's passed away. So it's like, damn. And look, it's so sad. This nigga couldn't go to my aunt's funeral because he was in prison. Cause I remember, you know what I'm saying, I went to my aunt's funeral and I'm like, yo, damn, where cuz at? Was cuz here? They like, nah, he in prison. I'm like, god damn. How the fuck? That ain't funny, but it's like, damn, my nigga. It's crazy. It's crazy world, man. Crazy world, man. You could scam your own father, well, own mother and father. That's crazy. All right, we should be like we doing all right now, man. I ain't got too many drop frames. We still running at 5. I gotta keep an eye on this, y'all, cause I be realizing when shit freezes up, I'm like, damn, what happened? What happened? But yeah, that was the gist of it, man. Telling my they say they gonna beat me up, man. Motherfucker got me scared. I'm over here shivering. And y'all don't even understand how scared I am. Motherfucker said, yo, they gonna make me look bad in front of my daughter. They say I'm gonna have to go around my daughter looking fucked up. Not that I don't look fucked up now. I already look fucked up. But worse. They gonna make me look worse. If they put their big old paws on me, paws. That sound weird, right? Big old paws, paws. Hey, that's one thing about the English language, that it's a lot of words that you can say that sound like so many other different fucking words. Like, yo, the English language was made for battle rap. He said your former coworker couldn't prove it was him, but she know it was him because that's all he do is scam. Man, I don't have no respect for scammers, man. And I apologize, I guess, to people that I might be cool with that might be a scammer, that I don't know you a scammer. So it's like, yo, might feel some type of way, like, yo, this nigga, man, nigga, I be scamming. Man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You on some dirty shit. Scamming is the lowest of the lowest, because it's like, yo, how could you feel proud? You have to be a shitty person to feel proud and happy, and you scamming people. You getting, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I no knock to you as far as like a motherfucker just trying to live their life. I get it. You want to be happy. You want to do things that you want to do, but scamming people to be able to do it. Say he pranked the scam a lot. Hey, it's this dude I be watching on YouTube, man. He great. It's this white guy that always, um, not always, but you know what I mean. Like he do like his channel. You know what I'm saying. He'll show where a scammer will call him. This is with the calling scams where they try to get your bank information, because it'd be like, oh, you get a refund, or it's a security thing on your computer, and it might cost $200, $100 for them to fix it, but the whole time they're trying to gain access to your computer so that they can get all of your bank information and drain your bank account real fast. So I be watching that shit, and it should be funny because he be using the voice changer and shit, and he'll make them think that he got a lot of money. He'll use like a dummy bank account, and so they'll see it and they think he got a lot of money in that shit. And then that nigga, oh shit, I'm clicking on the wrong shit. Clicking on the wrong shit, man. Let's stay here though. We still here. I just wanted to do that.
Damn!
All right, so my sound effects is working. Shout out to bells and whistles. Shout out to bells and whistles. And we're back. We are back. We are back. Welcome back. Yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here because this internet's pissing me the fuck off. This shit keep freezing. I apologize for that. Yeah, it's messing up again, Mika. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody who came through. Do I have mobile internet? I mean, yeah, I could do a hotspot from my phone, and I know my phone internet probably would be a lot more stable. Um, I'll be hotspotting it and shit. So not sure how fast it is, you know what I mean? I think it would be more stable as far as like not disconnecting like this hotel internet. Like the Wi-Fi is just keeps just because look, I'm looking at it and I'm monitoring all of this shit, and I see what it's doing. And it's kind of frustrating because there's nothing I can do about it. And like I said, my internet at home is a lot better than this. So my shit don't be, I'm hardwired at the house. Like at home, I got, my Ethernet. I be good. Oh, you said you got Verizon in your truck. Like I said, I'm in a hotel room, Just Jay. So I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that internet. I can't make the internet go no faster. I can't make it stay connected. None of that shit, man. And none of that. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. And that's one reason why I don't even really be going live when I'm on the road. And see, y'all probably be wondering. Shout out to everybody that support me, man. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We do be doing big giveaways over here. We got the Spartan Warriors. I don't even know if I'm still monetized, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, here's my monetization on. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm still monetized. I wonder, can I super chat myself? Let me see if I can send myself a super sticker. Damn, they done did away with the 99-cent fucking super stickers, y'all. God damn, YouTube, man. Oh, there they go. There go the 99 cents to the super sticker. I'm gonna see if I can super sticker myself. How stupid is that? Let me see if this shit'll work. Oh shit, this shit. I know it ain't gonna let me fucking super sticker myself. God damn, that shit let me super sticker myself. That's crazy. That is crazy. Shout out to super stickering yourself. Super sticker. Anyway, man, let me stop fucking around with this shit. I ain't think you can super sticker yourself. I do need to get some sleep. Nigga look tired. I am tired. So shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and sub up. Man, we doing giveaways over here. I'm gonna try to go live more. Like I say, I don't really like going live on the road. And then unfortunately when I get home, I'm with my family. So I mean, but I'm gonna work in more time. I'm gonna do what I need to do to be a better content creator. And uh a lot might not like it, but I do it a little different over here. I try not to be the exact same as the rest of the sector. Uh I do reactions sometimes. But I try not to do reactions all the time. This is the no content zone. Ain't no content over here. You are now rocking with the worst content creator in the sector by far. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that's worse than me in the sector. I'm the worst content creator. So this was an interesting topic. And I should have done it better, Mika. I feel like I could have done it better. Because I was going to present, because I actually, like I said, I did the research and I looked up this new scam and shit these motherfuckers got going on. So I was going to show y'all guys exactly the steps to take, because I looked it up, because I was like, yo, how can you stop somebody from sending you money? Oh, shout out to Just J becoming a oh, she was already a member. Why my shit saying became a member? He said you appreciate. Shout out to Just J. He said we appreciate you for trying to go live. But I'm live right now. I'm live right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to go live more often. Um yeah, I'm gonna try to go live more often, man. Shout out to the motherfucking Wabbits that be rocking with your boy, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. They hit the like button. Shout out to Jess J. Shout out to Mika. Who else was in the chat, man? Let me scroll up. 813. Shout out Retro 813. He came through. Let me scroll up, man. Flip. Shout out to Flip. Who else came through? I don't know. I can't scroll up no higher. GWB, Stone, Star, whoever the fuck Turkey Butt is. Shout out to Rocco. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. So the money you sent, was you able to keep it? Man, listen, Mika, I just spent, let me see, all right. YouTube get like 40%, 50. I think they get like 40% of that. So technically, I just paid myself 60 cents. I lost 40 cents on that dollar. It's all good though. So yeah, technically, I get 60 of my cent back. You know, what I'm saying? I don't get the whole dollar back, but I get 60 cent of it back. You know what I mean? Because they'll add that 60 cent in the revenue, but I don't get my whole dollar. You know, unfortunately. It was me just being silly, just testing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Oh, you said no, the money the scammer sent. Oh shit. I was reading the wrong goddamn the wrong comment. My bad, Mika. Uh you said Mika, I told him I wouldn't send it back. No, don't never send it back. And you said, was I able to keep the money? No, you're not able to keep the money. Um you're not able to keep the money unless you keep the money. Now, you know what? You didn't hear this from me. Y'all didn't hear this from me, right? So let me tell y'all a secret. As long as you do not make contact with whoever it is that's sending you this money, this is to say, okay, you know, for instance, if you was in a situation and someone was to send you money randomly, right? Right, you have to contact your bank. You got to contact now. That's to say, if you want to go the route of doing it the right way, and you can get this person in trouble, whoever it is to send you this money, you can contact your bank. Which, like I say, 9 out of 10 is because there is other ways of people scamming you through this little shit. Because they can send you money through Cash App. They can and see that's that Cash App shit. You can get your Cash App took if you doing that shit through Cash App. But they can do it through Zelle. I don't know about PayPal. I heard it's a scam through PayPal as well. Don't send the money back. Contact your bank and let them know, and then they'll take the money out so that way that you're not liable for it. That's the whole thing. Like I say, if you don't want to be liable for this money, let the bank take it back out. It does seem like like, oh shit, I got me a little come up, you know what I'm saying? That's the bait right there. And you can fall for it. Now, like I said, you didn't hear this from me, but as long as you don't have no contact with this person, especially if you don't send the money back to them, because what they're going to do is when you send that money back to them, it's almost like they're transferring the responsibility on who's responsible for this money now, because they're doing some scam shit. So when you send that money back, they get to keep the money because it looks like the money is coming directly from you. Now you're responsible for the money that you got sent because that got sent through an illegal way. It's confusing like a motherfucker. But if you don't send anything back to them, you don't contact them, none of that, possibly you can keep that money, y'all. I'm just, like I say, don't listen to me. Don't take any advice from me. You can do the right thing that you feel that you need to do, but I'm telling you, as long as it's not a certain amount, like as long as it's under a certain amount, you can actually keep that shit. And the scammer just got the scammer just got. That's why, look, that's why it's so funny to me about when this person was texting me, because they were highly upset that I wasn't sending the money back and I wasn't contacting them. Like I never once said anything to them. All I would do is just block the number. So now you have to try to contact me on another number, and then I'll block that motherfucker. So now it's like you just can keep contacting me on all these different numbers, but it doesn't matter because I'm not saying anything back to you. And this protects you because in the long run, if they try, if something came up and you'd be like, yo, I don't know who this was. I never contacted this person. You can't hold me responsible for something if I don't even know who this is. I haven't contacted them, because that's where they try to get you, where they'll either call you or they'll text you and try to have some type of communication with you. So that's why I say I read up on it. And the first thing it said was do not do not be in communication with this person at all. Because it's a scam. And like I say, they'll act all casual with it, like, oh, I accidentally sent you that. My bad. Can you just send me that back real quick? And no, don't do that shit because that's the trap right there. They want you to send that money back to them. Because if you send that money back, you are going to be held responsible. So as long as you don't send that money back, and that's the crazy part right there. That's why I say technically you could end up keeping the money because if you don't send nothing back to them, you don't have no contact with them or none of that. Hey, it is what it is. And like I said, as long as it's not a certain amount, because once it gets to thousands of dollars, of course, somebody gonna have to be held accountable for those thousands of dollars because somebody is out of thousands. Well, some bank institution of somebody they got hacked or they got scammed themselves. Their bank is going to want somebody to be held responsible for this fucking money if they're going to pay it back. You get what I'm saying? Like how if somebody did like fraud or something and then you contact your bank and be like, hey, such and such spent all of this you know what I mean? They might be like, yo, somebody got to be held responsible for this shit. Hey, just Jay, just Jay. He said, I wish somebody would. Shit, nigga, you ain't getting that shit back. You just got. That's why that scam is so mad at me, y'all, because I didn't send shit back to that motherfucker, y'all. And then I did want to tell him, like, yeah, you better be on the lookout. You better be on the lookout. So, because I'm going to be transparent with y'all. The first time I kept the money, and the reason why the first time it happened, I didn't know anything about this. So, I was thinking some free money, Just Jay. How you was thinking right then? Like, shit, I wish a motherfucker would. I was thinking the same. When that motherfucker sent me that $200, and I was like, well, shit, I don't know who the fuck this is. And I didn't say anything to them. The first time I never said anything back to them. I kept that. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, that's me right there. But when they did that shit the second time, I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Now you trying to get me in some shit. Cause it made me mad. I actually got mad at Apple because I was like, yo, ain't it gotta be some way you can stop a motherfucker from sending you money randomly? Like, huh? Like, did Apple even think about that? Like, I should be able to stop unwanted, and that sounds weird to say, but you should be able to stop unwanted transfer or somebody just sending you money out the blue randomly. You should be able to stop that. Like, I should be able to make it to where I only get sent money if you are a contact in my contacts and I verify it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so almost like Cash App. If someone sends you money, and I think that's a feature they probably started because of that, is you have to accept it. So you can't just send me the money and then it go directly into my account. No. I feel like that's unfair because now uh and see that's the whole it keep making me think of it. That's the whole scam, and that's why they're using something like PayPal. I mean not PayPal, Apple Pay is because it directly goes into your Apple Cash and you can't stop it. Now it is on you. Once it goes into your Apple Cash, it's your responsibility if it sits there or if you actually put it into another account. You know what I mean? So that's why the scammer is hoping that you send that money right back because it'd be like, oh damn, why would a random person send me such and such amount of money? They try to keep it low enough to where it's not too suspicious, but they don't want to send you a lot of money and then they lose out. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because the scammer is the one that's taking the risk. That motherfucker was so mad at me. That motherfucker said they're gonna beat my ass and have my daughter looking at me fucked up. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, they big mad, and they know me. So if you know me, right? And this is I'm not talking to nobody in particular. This is goes to whoever tried to scam me. If they was to hear this, just know that it ain't gonna be as easy as you think. You say hey, that's smart. That's smart, I guess, Mika. I do, you know what I mean? And it is risky. Um, so you are putting yourself in a safer position where it's like you don't have any of that. So it's harder for a person to try to tap into what you got going on financially because you know what I'm saying, they can't virtually tap into it. You know what I mean? That's why some people be like, yo, they still fuck with cash. Like and it is smart. It is smart to be more of a cash person, man. But hey, completely off the subject. Did y'all catch what Trump was trying to do, y'all? Did y'all know? Did y'all see what Trump was trying to do? Trump tried to freeze trillions of taxpayers' dollars. Now, I know some people are going to agree with this, and a lot of people are going to disagree with this move by Trump. Because it's like, yo, how you just going, you know what I mean, try to, because that's the fucked up thing, right? When it comes to the system. Some people actually need the help. Some people actually need that, that help or whatever to try to get by. And some people abuse the system. You know what I mean? And even the people that actually need the help, they basically are telling them like, yo, you need to go help yourself. See, I thought it was just freezing loans and grants. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yo, y'all gotta look this shit. Matter of fact, man. Hold on, real quick before we get up out of here, man. I'm about to get up out of here in a second. Let me see, what time is it? 11:44. We're gonna rock out about another 15, 20 minutes. And I'll go over this real quick. Yo, hold up, man. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Yes, Mika. Mika is on the right track. Judge Jay, he was trying to stop all of that shit. I'm talking about kids ain't getting no free lunch at school. Um, if you were getting assistance on child care, that you gonna have to pay the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? So let's say you got your child in daycare, and normally daycare will run you $400 a month, $500 a month. Nigga, you gonna have to pay that. I mean, it would run you that much if you didn't have a voucher. So if they was to end the voucher, you got to pay that $500-$600 a month for your child care. Sometimes it's more, depending on the area and the level of the daycare. That shit can get pricey. You know what I mean? Trust me, I know. But I'm gonna pull this up real quick, man. Show the people, man. They a judge actually froze that shit, man, because that shit was kind of fucked up. Like, how you just gonna do that shit and just like that's like putting people in a state of shock. You know what I mean? And I think it can actually fuck with the economy. It's not gonna boost it. It ain't gonna boost that shit. It's gonna fuck that shit up. Because he trying to save all of that money to do something else with it. Man, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What was the purpose of that? I don't know, Mika. We about to. If the internet can stay running, if my internet can be good long enough, um, we about to find out. Cause I seen it. Cause today when I was checking into my hotel, they got the news on or whatever, and I seen across the screen it said a judge blocks Trump's attempt to freeze trillions in government assistant programs or whatever. I was like, God damn. God damn, Trump. That nigga said, man, I'm trying to come in and shake up the world. So I never got approved for government assistance, no food stamps, no child care, no nothing. Man, look, this nigga trying to put an end to Medicaid, motherfucking senior assistance. Nigga, this nigga said fuck everybody. So your daughter grown now? Man, I wish you know what? I don't know. I think about that sometimes, Just Jay. If I had had my daughter at a younger age, she would be grown now. You know what I mean? If I had my daughter like in my 20s, she would be grown now. But my dumbass, I ain't end up having my daughter till I was older. So I'm gonna be the oldest nigga at her graduation and shit. They gonna be like, yo, who daddy is that? Who granddaddy is that? I'm gonna be somebody granddaddy at my daughter's graduation. She be like, that's my daddy. Y'all better stop talking about my daddy. All right, let me pull this shit up, man. Let me stop talking my head off so we can get up out of here. Did it do. I bet you that shit pop right on up. I don't be fucking with CNN. I was gonna pull this shit up. Should I had it when I was ready? That's a fact though, Just Jay. I'm glad I did wait. If I'm being honest, I'm glad I did wait until I was older, more mature, more financially stable. That was the biggest. That was the most important part. Is I was more in a better financial situation to when I did, get my girl pregnant, and I think I talked about this before because I was able to save up. I had enough savings to where I didn't work for a long time after my daughter was born. Like I didn't work. I didn't work for the first 6 months that she was born. You know what I'm saying? Just to be sure that she's good while she was still a very small infant. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that first month, especially month 1 and 2, is so critical. I didn't trust anybody to take care of my baby the way I'm going to take care of my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my baby. So it's like, yo, I didn't feel comfortable leaving her in you know what I'm saying, somebody else's care and I don't know what's going on. So I said, fuck that shit. My daughter was with me literally every single day for the first 6 months of her life. There was a few times, you know what I'm saying, like um you know what I'm saying, I'll be uh I go do something, but she was with me that day. You know what I mean? It won't like I was away from her because I knew the type of work I do. I travel and shit, so um I knew once I went back to work that it would be times that it'd be stretches of time that she didn't see me. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This broke my heart, man. I'll never forget this. My baby was so young. My baby was like maybe, because when I went back to work, she was 6 months. She had just turned 6 months. And it was time for me to go back to work or whatever. And she was coming up on maybe like a year. And you know what I'm saying? Well, maybe she was a little over a year. I can't remember exactly how old she was. But I had to go away from work and I was gone for a few weeks, man. And I came back home and look, I felt, man, yeah, I don't even understand. This shit broke my heart. My daughter was acting like she didn't want to come to me. But I got so fucking mad, but I wasn't really mad. I was more so hurt than mad. Like, yo, why my daughter don't want to come to me? It's because she had went that. That's why I say it's so crucial to be with your kid. That's why a lot of men don't realize, man, you fuck up as a father if you not there. I mean, of course, it was just a little phase, you know what I'm saying? My daughter, she did that same shit to her mama too. So that's why I didn't really feel no type of way about it later on, because she did the same thing to her mom, you know what I'm saying? Like acting like she didn't want to go to her and shit. But men be missing that beginning stage. And that's the most important part. Like I get it. They be like, well, when she get a little old or when they get a little older, blah blah blah. Like, no, nigga, you need to be there in the beginning. That's the most critical part of a child and parents bond. That's why, most children are closer with their mothers because they was already in them for the first 9 months, and then when they're born, they with their mother every single day. You know what I mean? So they mad close to their mom. So y'all men, man, y'all gotta pay attention to that. Start being in your kid life early and often, and make it very consistent, and don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Just because they getting older and shit, so you feel like you don't need to be spending as much time with them and shit. Cause like even when your child get grown, even when your child is older, still make sure that you make time to let them know that you thinking about them, that you care about them. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'll call my daughter and just be like, I was just thinking about you. I ain't want shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to call and hear your voice and talk to you. Cause they kids. A kid's a kid, so you be in a kid mind, and you might not be thinking like, oh shit, I need to talk to my daddy or I need to talk to my mama right now. Well, they different by their mamas, boy, I swear. All right, let me find this shit, y'all. I'm sorry. I keep blabbing off a goddamn mouth. Let me see what I supposed to be doing. All right, so share this. Oh, there you go. There it is. Shout out to the chat. Mm. Mm. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Dun, 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 dun. When I'm alone in my room, hold up. How did shit go? When I'm alone in my room, in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. I'm saying this shit all wrong. It's been a long time since I heard that shit. I can't even remember it. All right. I hadn't found it yet, but I just wanted to share it so I make sure I got it where I need it to be. Do. Y'all can see that, right? So we're gonna pull up Donald Trump. All right, as you see right here, Trump aide frees stares chaos before it is blocked in court. All right, so Trump trying to do some different things out here, yo. Let's click on that real quick. Shout out to fair use, YouTube, fair use.
So many adventures around Japan, the vast metropolis to the countryside. Attractions are very accessible from here. So many train lines, highways, airports to get in and out easily. Perfect for digital nomads and professionals, backpackers, and honeymooners. Everyone. I'm John Dubb of.
Oh my God, I'm saying, what the fuck? Go back. Go back, man. What the? There we go. Educational purposes only. Said that is small. All right, what about? Is that bigger? All right, hold up. It's still small though, right? It's still small. Hold on. I can fix that. I can fix that. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know why the fuck. I can fix it, but for whatever reason, it's like it's. I know y'all can't see it. No, maybe I can't fix that shit. I don't know. They just read it to you, follow along. Yeah, cause I'm over here fucking up. That shit popping up, then it disappeared. So I had it to where to stay up there and I could see everything. Cause normally when I'm at home, I got a whole different setup. I have two different monitors. So now I'm running off of just one monitor. So I'm trying to do all of this on one monitor and shit. And for whatever reason, man, this goddamn OBS, my shit be fucking up when I leave off of the when I leave off the screen, it be doing that bullshit. I be like, what the fuck? All right, here we go. I keep playing this bullshit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fair use YouTube, educational purposes. Fair use. Mm. Hurry up. I thought I clicked on some shit. All right, here we go.
Administration's sweeping directive to pause federal loans, grants, and other financial assistance. In a Washington, D.C. federal court hearing, U.S. District Judge Lauren Ali Khan ordered the White House to not block funding to existing programs until February 3rd, a win for advocacy groups who said the policy would be devastating. President Donald Trump's White House ordered billions of dollars of federal grants and loans to be frozen, which could disrupt education and healthcare programs, disaster relief, and other initiatives. Earlier on Tuesday, a coalition of attorneys general announced they would sue Trump's pause of federal funding. 6 states, including New York, Massachusetts, and California, said the lawsuit was meant to preserve essential funding for Americans. Here's California's Rob Banter.
We will not stand by while the president attempts to disrupt vital programs that feed our kids, provide medical care to our families, and support housing in our communities. We won't stand by while the president breaks the law and oversteps his authority as outlined in our Constitution, a Constitution he swore an oath to uphold just 1 week ago.
The acting head of the Office of Management and Budget, which oversees the federal budget, said the money would be put on hold to ensure it aligned with the president's priorities, including executive orders he signed ending diversity, equity and inclusion efforts. New York Attorney General Letitia James said 20 states, including New York, were blocked from Medicaid's payment system, a public health insurance program for low-income people. The White House said Medicaid was exempted and no payments had been affected. Georgetown University law professor Stephen Vladek said the funding halt runs afoul of Congress's legislative control of public funding.
This is a nuclear-tipped broadsword. And to allow this kind of program to go forward would not just have immediate, harsh, deleterious effects on all kinds of segments of society. It would really pretty radically reorient the separation of powers in this country away from the legislature and toward the executive.
Vladek said he expects the administration to walk back the policy or lose in court. The US Justice Department, which would defend the policy in court, did not immediately respond to requests for comment.
Yeah, so there we have it. I'm telling motherfuckers get a job. You know what I'm saying? Get a motherfucking job, man. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Where I see that comment, they said, what happened to those immigrants? Those migrants, I'm sorry, that came over and got free housing? That's a good question, Judge Jay. I was just reading about that. He actually deported 80 of them back to Mexico recently. Now, I know 80 ain't no big number or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? That's the number that I read. There was 80, and what happened is Mexico actually rejected them. So they were saying about how stupid it was because the jet that flew them back over there, they said, I don't know how the fuck it cost 800 some thousand goddamn dollars. I'm like, fuck, ain't no way. There is no way that it would cost 800 and something fucking $1,000 to fly a jet to fucking Mexico. Now, just imagine if it cost these airline companies 800 fucking $1,000 to fly people across the goddamn country. How are they making any fucking money? Because there is no way that they're making remotely $80,000, close to $80,000. I'm talking about $800,000 on ticket sales total for a day. Well, maybe. Well, you know, I take that back. When you account all of the airlines across the United States and all of the flights, they might be making that a day, but it's not costing them $800,000 a flight. You get what I'm saying? Like, why? That's like stupid. You wouldn't never be able to make any money. Let me see if I can find anything about that though. Just Jay, because I did read about that they this is stupid though. Trump. I'm not, like I said, I've never once claimed to be a Trump supporter. I just I didn't have no issues with him, but I do have an issue with this. Let me read this real quick though. It says President Trump's attempt to freeze hundreds of I thought it was trillions because on the TV it said, you know, the news, how they changed the story, because when I read it, when it flashed, when I was checking the hotel, it said trillions, but this says billions, 100 billions. It says President Trump attempt to freeze hundreds of billions of dollars in federal aid was temporarily blocked in court on Tuesday, even as it snowed chaos throughout the government and steered fears that it would disrupt programs that serve tens of millions of Americans. Minutes before it was due to take effect at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, a federal judge blocked Trump's spending freeze that would have affected thousands of federal grant programs. So that's where the grants come in, where you was talking about earlier. Who was it, Just Jay or Mika? That the grants, they were talking about affecting the grants. It says U.S. District Judge Lauren Ali Khan. I think I said that correctly, right? Ali Khan granted a temporary halt after several advocacy groups argued the freeze would devastate programs ranging from healthcare to road construction. The court will revisit the issue on Monday. Trump's sweeping directive was the latest step in his effort to overhaul the federal government, which has already seen the new president halt foreign aid, freeze hiring, and shutter diversity program across dozens of agencies. His administration also offered buyouts to federal workers on Tuesday to shrink the size of government. Damn, this nigga trying to do, man, this nigga trying to fire motherfucker. You're fired. Yeah, I know that's his favorite goddamn words. You fired. That nigga trying to fire everybody. Democrats castigated the funding freeze as an illegal assault on Congress authority over federal spending and said it was already disrupting payments to doctors and preschool teachers. Damn. Republicans largely defended the order as fulfilling Trump's campaign promise to rein in the 6.75 trillion budget. So he's trying to get that budget down. So this, I guess, what he feels would be appropriate steps to doing that. The Trump administration said programs delivering benefits directly to Americans would not be affected, but okay. So now I'm reading into this. So basically, from what I'm reading right now, chat, he's saying that these see, people gotta read and they gotta pay attention. What he's and see, that's why you can't always believe what most media just spew to you and shit, because they'll have you thinking that he's trying to freeze this shit for every fucking body. But as I read, it says the programs delivering benefits directly to Americans would not be affected. But Democrat Senator Ron Wyden, I think I said it, Wyden, it might be Wyden, said his office had confirmed that doctors in all 50 states were not able to secure payments from Medicaid, which provides health coverage to say, okay. Let me take that back. I spoke too soon. So this is what, I could be wrong, right? But this is what it sounded like. It sounded like he wants the freeze to only affect the illegal immigrants. So if you're not an official U.S. citizen, you can't get it. You can't get these aids. You know what I mean? You can't get none of these federal funding programs if you're not a U.S. citizen. But according to this Democratic senator, he's saying American doctors weren't able to secure payments from Medicaid, excuse me, which provides health coverage to 70 million low-income Americans. White House Press Secretary Caroline, how you say that shit? Leave it? Leave it? It looked like it should be leave it. But anyway, said on X that the government, man, just say Twitter, motherfucker. Government was aware of the Medicaid portage outage and no payments had been affected. She said the website would be back online shortly. Healthcare industry officials said the interruption could cause lasting damages if the federal government stops putting water, y'all. Hold on. Doing all this goddamn talking and reading. My motherfucking brother. Y'all know how dumb I am. Maybe if I drink some smart water, I might get smart. All right, sorry about that. I'm over here parched and shit. Says White House press secretary. Oh, I already read all that shit. Um healthcare industry officials said the interruption could cause lasting damage if the federal government stops pushing funds out to state Medicaid contractors. The result would be a complete debacle, with Medicaid providers going out of business, said Sarah Ratner of healthcare company Nomi Health. The White House said the freeze was needed to ensure federal aid programs are aligned with the Republican president's priorities, including executive orders he signed ending diversity, mm, 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 mm. equality, and inclusion efforts. You know how sometimes you gotta slow yourself down? You're like, God damn, you gotta slow yourself the fuck down. I know I can say this word. Uh, DEI. And, that's a touchy subject, Just Jay, because I was talking to somebody else about this, and I was like, yeah, DEI is basically like what's the other shit called? Affirmative action. Isn't DEI similar to affirmative action? And me personally, I feel like everybody should have the same equal opportunity when it comes to trying to better yourself. And if you are able to obtain the skills that it takes to perform a job and you can prove that you are qualified to do that job, I feel like you should not be denied based off of your skin color. You know what I mean? So if you go to apply for a job, I don't give a fuck if it's all white employees or if it's a white owned company. Oh, damn. If you can prove that you can do the job, you should be considered for being hired. So I definitely agree with the fact that we should be given the opportunity to even be seen to see if we are capable. Now, what I don't disagree with is forcing someone to have to hire somebody at their company based off of their complexion. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because, of course, we got bigots, we got prejudiced people, we got whatever you want to call them, racists, all of these things that actually own their own business, and they probably would not hire somebody that does not look like themselves. Now, technically, you have that right. We live in America where, with the Constitution, it basically gave you the right to be able to do that if you wanted to. And that's where the problem came in at, because we weren't included in none of those discussions when it came to writing the Constitution. So it didn't benefit people of color at all. So once slavery was abolished and they saying, oh, America moving forward and blah 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 blah, they won't let niggas get ahead at all. They won't even let niggas get a crumb at the table. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, damn, can I get a little piece of the pie? Like, nah, nigga, you can't get a piece, can't get a crumb of that motherfucking pie. So that's why I understood what affirmative action came about for, is because it's like, hey man, like look, that we qualified too out this motherfucker. Like, we got some people that know what they doing, they went to school, you know what I'm saying? So we should have the opportunity to work in America and get a good wage based off of my skill set. You know what I'm saying? I definitely am with all of that. But what I'm not with is the forcing of someone to have to hire somebody based on. So that's why I say people be upset about that DEI shit. Like, oh, how you just gonna get rid of DEI, the diversity? Like, nigga, you basically are saying I'm gonna make you. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I own my own business and shit. Now, not to, boasting like I'm doing it big or nothing, but I have a business mind, and I do want to, run my own business and shit one day. And you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be that way, but I will say this. If I wanted to only hire black people, I should have that ability to do so. So, and with the DEI shit, technically, if I had it really, I think it really only affects companies that has like 100 employees or some shit. Like, so once you get up to a certain number, of course you're gonna look real suspicious. If I got a company and I got 100 employees and every last one of them motherfuckers is black, now of course that'd be great because I wanna put my people on, but it would look a little prejudiced, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you couldn't hire like one white person around this motherfucker or no Mexicans in it. Like, so I get it, man. But all right, man, let me read. Let me get up. God damn, see, I be sitting there talking around my mouth. I gotta get ready to get up out of here. Let me hurry and read this shit. Where was I at? Oh, I had already read that part. Wide-reaching programs. Trump's order faces another legal challenge from Democratic state attorneys general who argue in a lawsuit that the freeze violates the U.S. Constitution and would have a devastating effect on states that rely on federal aid for substantial portion of their budgets. Federal grants and loans reach into virtually every corner of Americans' lives, with hundreds of billions of dollars flowing into education, healthcare, and anti-poverty programs, housing assistance, disaster relief, infrastructure, and a host of other initiatives. The purpose cuts could also take a heavy toll on Republican leaning states whose residents are significant beneficiaries of major federal programs. The memo said Tuesday's freeze included any money intended and for non-governmental organizations among other categories. It directed 55 agencies to examine more than 2,600 grant programs. God damn. The White House said the pause would not impact Social Security or Medicare payments to older Americans. So they basically saying the older people won't be affected by it. It's not going to affect them. Said such as such as food aid and welfare programs for the poor. The Pentagon said it would not apply to its contractors. In a second memo released on Tuesday, the White House said funds for Medicaid, farmers, small businesses, rental assistance, and the Head Start preschool program would continue without interruption. But Democrat Senator, I think I already read this. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut said the reimbursement system for Head Start had been shut down in his state, preventing preschools from paying staff. God damn. I mean, none of the parents could pay, could they? It was unclear whether other multi-billion-dollar grant programs such as scientific research, highway construction, in addition, recovery, addiction recovery would be affected. The White House did not appear to exempt disaster aid to areas like and that's another thing. I'm in Los Angeles. I ain't seen no fucking fires, which I think they got it under control now, but I ain't even seen, you know what, and I'm gonna make sure, cause who was it? Was it Rachel? I can't remember exactly who it was. They had a good idea. They was like, yo, you should, you know, or was it Stone? I think it was Stone. Shout out to Stone with the GoPro. Like me just capturing all of these places I be at, and then to give y'all guys some different type of content. And shout out to Pro. I know I was talking to Pro about doing like food reviews. We're gonna do like movie reviews and shit like that. Cause I could do food reviews because I travel everywhere, and if I go to a place and find out what's the main attraction when it comes to food and do like food reviews and shit, man, just something different. You know what I mean? I know it's been done before, but basically something different in this sector. But let me get back to this real quick so I can get up out of here. Where was I at? Okay, the White House did not appear to exempt disaster aid. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I was talking about Los Angeles. I love movies too, Mika. So I'm gonna do movie reviews and shit. Um, oh, in Western North Carolina, shout out to North Carolina, that have been devastated by natural disasters. Trump pledged the government support when he visited both places last week. The freeze followed the president's suspension of foreign aid, which he began cutting off the supply of life-saving medicines on Tuesday to countries around the world that depend on U.S. development assistance. Why? Why the fuck do they depend on United States? And it makes you sound like a bad person. It makes you kind of sound like a terrible person when you be like, yo, why the fuck is it so important for us to save the goddamn world when we can't even save our fucking selves? Now, I understand, and people don't like Trump, and they like, yo, look what he doing to America, blah, 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 blah. But, uh, I can't disagree with this man when he says, why the fuck are we sending all our fucking resources as far as like medicine and all the other shit to another country? What if that country needs us? And you know what? Let me shut up. That's a deep rabbit hole because 9 out of 10, if that country needs us for medicine and food and whatever, America getting something from that goddamn country. It's something in that country, some type of resource that America is interested in, and that's the only reason why they would do that and feel like they need to do that is because there's something of interest that we get, to benefit. Well, not we, but America is benefiting from something from that country. Gotta be. Got to be, cause like, why would you feel like, oh, well, that's fucked up? You're not sending them medicine no more. You said it's predominantly black or white. You said, all right, where was I at? Oh, I think I scrolled. Oh yeah, I was right here. Say on Tuesday, countries around the world that depend on U.S. development assistance, Reuters IPSOS poll release. What the fuck is that? A Reuters IPS poll? I ain't never heard of that shit. Released Tuesday found that Trump's approval rating has fallen slightly to 45% since he took office on January 20th. And majorities disapprove of his efforts to rename the Gulf of Mexico. They wanted to rename the Gulf of Mexico in his attempt to deny citizenship to babies born in. Now, you see, America, man, America, 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 America. Uh, a disclaimer: I know everybody's not going to agree with my viewpoint and my feelings about things, but I'm transparent and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I said this before. I had this conversation with somebody. I said I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong that America has this policy that if two foreign people that are, I don't want to call them aliens, but that's what we say. If we have two aliens, right? Two foreign aliens make their way into America and the woman is either already pregnant or she becomes pregnant and the child is born, that child automatically becomes a US citizen. Now, I'm not with that. I don't support being born in America automatically makes you American. No. If your parents were American and you were born in America, then you were fucking American. America got this dumb ass. Some of these fucking rules and traditions gotta change, man. Like they gotta. Some of them gotta change, man. Like that's the issue right there. Like, oh my god. Anyway, I digress on that. 'Cause I think I done talked about that before in my live. Where was I at? Yeah, it says in efforts to rename the Gulf of Mexico and deny citizenship to babies born in the U.S. whose parents are not citizens. See, I fucks with Trump on a little bit. I fuck with him a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I can agree to that. Where it's like, yo, if your parents aren't fucking U.S. citizens, then you ain't no fuck. Don't give them no social security number. What the fuck is we giving them a social security number for? They ain't from here. Now, if their parents, see, this is my thing. This would be my proposal. If two people came here that just wanted to move here for a better life, right? But they weren't U.S. citizens yet. If they came here, the right way, meaning they got their visa, everything they did, everything the correct way. They're not here illegally, and then the woman was to get pregnant, and she has the child. I think the child should not be a U.S. citizen yet until the parents become U.S. citizens, and then the child can become a U.S. citizen. I don't think before. Like, I don't think, soon as the child is born, the child is automatically a U.S. citizen, and then the parents take, what's that shit called? I remember, I used to know the name of that shit they got to take to become a citizen and shit. Then I think the child can become a citizen. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if the parents, had a child and then they go get their citizenship, then the child becomes a citizen. Because now, a lot of times when the child's already a citizen, they don't want to deport the parents because then it seems cruel because you're separating parents from the child. Y'all remember that shit? That shit was all in the news. They're just separating the parents from the children because the kid is a U.S. citizen. That's what it is, Mika. Shout out to Mika. Thank you. The neutralization test. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why I couldn't remember that shit. I guess because I was born a U.S. citizen. I was born in America. Born in the USA. Anyway, you said send them all back. I know that's a fact. Send them all the fuck back. Okay, agencies are trying to understand how to implement the new order. The Justice Department will pause $4 billion in funding, according to a memo seen by Reuters. Am I saying that shit? I feel like I'm not saying it right, but I could be. Reuters, whatever. I've been smoking before I went live. My high kind of came down, but I had been smoking, including aid for the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. Trump's Republican allies have been pushing for dramatic spending cuts though he has promised to spare Social Security and Medicare, which make up roughly 1/3 of the budget. Another 11% of the budget goes towards government interest payments, which cannot be touched without triggering a default that would rock the world economy. Democrats criticize the spending freeze as unlawful and dangerous. This decision is lawless, destructive, cruel. Senate Democrat leader Chuck Schumer. Why his name sounds so fucking common? Chuck Schumer. That sounds like a common fucking white guy. Chuck Schumer. Anyway, it's American families that are going to suffer most. The U.S. Constitution gives Congress control over spending matters, but Trump said during his campaign that he believes the president has the power to withhold money for programs he dislikes. Hold on, he said he does believe. Hold on. Did I just read that shit correctly? The U.S. Constitution gives Congress control over spending matters, but Trump said during his campaign that he believes the president has the power to withhold money for programs he dislikes. His nominee, for White House Budget Director Russell Vought, who was not yet been confirmed by the Senate, headed a think tank that has argued Congress cannot require a president to spend money. Democrats sought to delay his nomination, but would need Republican support to succeed. At least one Republican centrist U.S. Representative Don Bacon, what's up with these fucking names? Don Bacon said he hoped the order would be short-lived after hearing from worried constituents, including a woman who runs an after-school program that depends on federal grant money. We don't live in a what the fuck is that? A autocracy? We don't live in a autocracy. What the fuck is an autocracy? I ain't never heard that goddamn word. Oh, shout out to Mika. Have a good night, Mika. I appreciate you coming through. You said everyone gotta go. Oh, you saying you gotta go? I don't know. Yeah, I know I be tripping. But if you do gotta leave, I appreciate you coming through. Thank you for chilling out with us for a little bit. It divided government. We've got separation of powers, he said. The Road of the Labor briefing newsletter provides all the news you need to start. All right, so we still alive. Mika, I don't mind him. It says news you need to start your day. Oh, that's the end. Shout out to that article. Shout out to that article. That was it, man. That was it. I'm about to get up out of here anyway, Mika. Yeah. So Trump trying to shake up the world. Trump is trying to shake up the world, y'all. Why that shit jumping like that? What the fuck? Oh, she was saying all the illegals need to go. Yeah, hey, look, I agree, Mika. Man, I don't mean to sound mean or harsh or nothing like that, but if you are here illegally, I think you should go back to your country because as Americans, if we were to go, and trust me, it's a lot of Americans that's in other countries illegal, but when they catch your ass, they send you right the fuck back to America. Other countries don't deal with illegal immigrants like we do. I think America is the most infiltrated country as far as illegals out of all of the countries. Because, for one, that's why people brag and they be like, America's the greatest because, everybody wants to come here. And I do believe that America is probably the number one destination when it comes to you can go from nothing to something. Like you know what I mean? That shit is true. You do have the ability to go from a motherfucker to have $0 in your pocket to being well off on how determined you are. You see what I'm saying? Like there's nothing really stopping you if you are determined you can make it in America. Because a lot of other countries, they don't have that ability. Like matter of fact, a lot of these countries you just named, Mika, the Afghans, Ukrainians, Chinese. I don't think I would put them in that category. But like the Haitians, the Mexicans, it's rough in their countries as far as being able to come up and hell make over $70,000, $70,000. Like so, these countries, a lot of them, they don't be making much money. You know what I mean? So America is one of the best countries when it comes to that. You say you in a sanctuary city and you tired of looking for them? I mean, looking at them. Hey, it's crazy because I done been so many places, man. I be like, yo, I do be noticing certain areas where it's like a whole lot of a certain ethnicity group, and you know that. Well, and pull up. Hey, Just Janie, what they told black people? You need to pull your goddamn self up by your bootstrap, nigga. Get your shit together. That's exactly what they told us. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap, nigga. Man, you ain't getting no help. We just gonna give you the false sense of you have the opportunity. That's why I was talking about earlier with the affirmative action and all. See now DEI, that don't sound like the affirmative action type shit. That just sound like, yo, it is a form of affirmative action, just a new age of saying it, I guess. I don't know. So I was in Walgreens in my neighborhood, and there was a Hispanic lady with her daughter. I was saying in my head, "Ice coming for you next." Goddamn, Mika. Mika said, "Yo, man, you can get your ass the fuck up out of here, yo." But they're not all here illegally, Mika. We never know that. We don't be knowing, right? You don't know if they here illegal, if they illegal. You don't fucking know. I be thinking, let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself, man. Let me keep my thoughts to myself. Fuck, my mouth start working. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I had bought I bought a wireless mouse. I feel like, man, a wired mouse is better because there's no delay. All right, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came through. They hit the like button. How many likes do we have? Hold on. How many likes do we have? He says Hispanics don't live where I'm at. They live in another area, so these people are migrants. Check out Just Jay. She fancy. She said, I got a gold wireless mouse to go with my gold. Oh, rose gold. I'm sorry, let me get it right. Rose gold laptop. God damn. Shout out to the 22 likes, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and hit the like button for me. Let me get ready to get up out of here, man. Let me hit y'all. I'm gonna get y'all. Hey, I'm gonna go back in the lab. I'm gonna fix this shit. This shit gonna be fire, yo. I was listening to it earlier, right? I was like, yeah, I can hear it. I just got to do a little bit better on it. But it's actually fire though. Mm, 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 mm. Where that shit at?
Ready. Song is called Ready. Hey. Hey. Song is called Ready. Hey. Hey. Song is called Ready. Hey. He think he all that, but he really whack. Now I see why he ain't got no wife. Run for your life. Ugly ass nigga named 86 Cat. He think he all that, but he really whack. Now I see why he ain't got no wife. Run for your life. Bitch ass nigga named 86 Cat. He think he all that, but he really whack. I see why he ain't got no wife. She probably ran for her life. He a fan.
Hey, I got my cap cut came back, man. People got their TikTok and shit back. I got my cap cut back. I'm actually gonna re-edit that drop. So next time y'all hear that drop, bet you gonna be like, yeah, he did better on the second time. It ain't too bad the first time, but because I was listening to it, I was like, yo, I see what I did wrong and where I can make it actually sound good. Trust me, y'all. I'm gonna work on that shit, man. But matter of fact, let me get up out of here so I can go to sleep. It's already almost 1 o'clock where I'm at. I got to get up in a few hours and go to work. Goddamn, I got to be at work by 7 o'clock. Well, I like to be there by 7. I ain't like I gotta be there, but I like to go ahead and get there early, get my shit done, and I can get the fuck up out of there. That is one of the good things about not being on a set clock, where the quicker I get my work done, the quicker I can get the fuck up out of there. But shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. Why this shit ain't fucking playing? Oh, there you go. There we go. Good night, Just Jay. Good night, Mika. I appreciate y'all. Y'all rocked out with me, man. Shout out to everybody else that came through and hit the like button. I definitely appreciate you. Hopefully the music ain't too loud and I'm talking, y'all can hear me and shit. You know what I mean? This the outro. You know? Might kick a freestyle or something. Kick a freestyle real quick, you know? Give me a 1 if you want me to kick a freestyle. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to kick a freestyle for you. Oh, we ain't getting no 1, so no freestyle. We out. Oh shit, Just Jay gonna put a goddamn 1 in the chat. Hold on. Alright, let's run that back. Hold on. Is this shit act right, man? This shit be getting on my nerves, y'all. Y'all don't laugh at my freestyle. Don't laugh at my freestyle, man. Say I must have a delay. I probably do. It is a short delay, Just Jay. And plus, like I said, this internet suck at this hotel that I'm at, so it's definitely a delay. All right, man. Here we go. About to kick y'all a little freestyle and shit. Don't laugh at my freestyle. Yeah. Uh-huh. Shout out to everybody that came through. So I'm gonna be rapping with you. Shout out to the chat for coming through. Yeah, y'all know how that tea is due. We about to get up out of here and go to bed. So don't call the feds. Nah, I ain't on the run. Oh shit. Damn. See, I fucked up, man. I gotta practice. I'm gonna get better. We got 20 more seconds of the beat though. Yeah. We just clowning out, wilding out. Man, I wish I was at my house, cause this room really sucked. The internet, man, shit got me fucked up. Keep buffering, it keep unconnecting. Goddamn, man, I need a fucking weapon. Maybe a smithing. Yeah, I'm on a mission. I'm tripping. So my name is Thad, my internet is bad. My name is Thad is bad. If I had his number, I would call my dad. Isn't that more sad? All that shit go together, right, Mika? My name is Thad. My internet is bad. If I had his number, I would call my dad. All right, man. That's enough of me clowning. I'm clowning, man. Let me get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. And I'm gone. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. And hit the like button if you haven't already, man. And subscribe. And we gone.